So I'm very late to the party, but today we'll take a look at the new NRL coins that have been released through Anaconda stores all over the country. So I'm probably a week, maybe 2 weeks late to the party, but you know what? Better late than never. I happened to be driving past my local Anaconda store today, and I decided to put my head in and try my luck. I know people have commented on having issues with supply of getting these coins, but I must say, I take my hat off to Bayswater Anaconda. They were incredibly helpful and very friendly. So special mention to, I think her name was Caitlin, who gave me a hand and provided me with these coins. So 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I know people had had issues in the past with Woolies, with the checkout staff, with getting various coloured $2 coins. So maybe it's because it's the first time that Anaconda have offered this service. It seems to be, this is just based on my limited experience, that they were very enthusiastic, and I don't know, maybe it was just me being enthusiastic and she mirrored my energy, but we had a good laugh. She got a new sign up, so I'm officially an Anaconda member. So it actually works well in terms of getting people in the door, and if everyone has a good time, you know, you get a few more members. So well done to Anaconda, but without further ado, let's take a look at these coins. So the 17 coin collection features each of the NRL teams. So each coin has one of the team mascots on it, and the packaging is similar to the Great Aussie Coin Hunt or the Aussie Big Things packaging that we've seen. Interestingly, there's no tape around it. I think perhaps that's because the other series, there was a chance that you would have a coloured dollar coin in the collection, but given the nature of these all being non-coloured, there's nothing unique or there's no lottery type system with these ones. So you can just pop the lid off. Be very careful when you pop the lid off. Coins might start flying out, and you don't you don't want that for your collection. So the the $45 set also comes with, I can't get the lid back on. The $45 set also comes with the album here to house your new coin collection, and you may notice there are also two extra sections which are empty. So the function of these two slots is to house your men's and women's premiership coloured $2 coins. So these are not actually available when you go in just to purchase. They are distributed specifically through your change. So we have here the men's premiership cup represented on the green coin, followed by the women's premiership cup on the blue coin. Now some of you may or may not know, I actually used to live in Parramatta, so I guess I loosely followed the Parramatta Eels. I know nothing about NRL. That's pretty much the extent of my knowledge, other than the original New South Wales Rugby League was founded in 1908. So it's not quite as old as the AFL, which I think was mid-1890s. So there you go, a little bit of fun sporting trivia. You'll also notice that the obverse on these coins is the Queen Elizabeth II memorial obverse. Now these coins may very well be among the last to feature this portrait. As we make the transition through to all coins, all future coins, will now have the King Charles portrait. So in that sense, we could be looking at among the last ever coloured $2 coins with the Queen's portrait on it. Something to bear in mind. Now people often ask me on this channel, and it's a pretty standard question, will these coins skyrocket in value? Am I going to be rich if I hoard up these coins? The short answer is I don't think so. I don't give financial advice or anything like that, but speaking purely from a collectability standpoint, coins that are this readily available generally don't go through the roof in value. Although I may stand corrected, that may change down the line, but just in the first instance, these coins are pretty easy to get your hands on, and plenty of people are out there getting them in their change through Anaconda. And the function of it is to raise awareness for coin collecting. In my mind, I understand that it's a joint venture between Anaconda, the Mint, and the NRL, but in my mind, the function is always to encourage collecting, and hopefully it's done that. So let me know in the comments, is this the kind of thing that you're looking out in your change for, or have you gone to Anaconda and picked some up? In addition to the NRL coins, I also wanted to take this opportunity to highlight the upcoming release, another upcoming release from the Royal Australian Mint, which is the new premium and non-premium 5-cent coins with the King Charles portrait on them. Now, this is similar to the dollar coins that came out not so long ago. The Royal Australian Mint are hosting a ballot I'll also be getting a small amount of both the premium and non-premium rolls, so I'll put a link to my new releases in the description, so you can go have a look. If they've arrived yet, they'll be up there. If not, maybe just give it a couple of days. They'll be here eventually, and I'll upload them as soon as I have them. 5-cent roll collecting is something that is not wildly popular, so I'll be very curious to see how the market receives these. Although, generally speaking, you see the word premium in any kind of headline, and collectors get all riled up and excited and try and get as many as they can. So it'll be very interesting to see if that's the case again, and I'm curious to see how the non-premium rolls are received, because it's actually the exact same coins produced by the same mint. It just doesn't have a sticker, and it's not guaranteed to be heads tails, so they could be heads heads or just tails tails. At any rate, I'm sure they'll be very popular, and this marks again, a historic occasion. You know, this is the first batch of 5-cent coins in roll form being produced with a new effigy, so it's a pretty big deal, but we'll wait and see how the collectors receive it. At any rate, let me know your thoughts on that as well. Let me know your thoughts on everything. It's been a long time between videos, and there is good reason for that. I've got some very big news coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if coin collecting is of interest to you, particularly if collecting Australian coins is of interest to you, because I'll do my best to not only keep you up to date with news and events and things like that, but there's some, I'm not going to reveal anything further, but there's some very exciting things coming up. So I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and keep in the loop. At any rate, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.